Good morning and welcome to College Program News. I'm Becca and today I'm accompanied by my friend Alicia. So today I'll start off with talking about some local news. To start off, we'll talk about what happened about 2 weeks ago at the tragic and fatal shooting at the Parkland High School here in Florida. We're finding out more details about the deputy who failed to engage the shooter. Scott Peterson, who has been labeled as a dependable and reliable deputy for the community and was also awarded a School Resource Deputy of the Year award in 2014, has been under fire. But on February 14th, while a school was being attacked by bullets, he was reportedly standing outside, according to a Baton Beach resident. Now, the once praised deputy has been being called a coward by the president and the rest of the nation. But who's to say that we can't blame bad communication for his faults? Other residents are defending the deputy, saying they're not sure what they would do during that situation as well. But through the controversy, Peterson has decided to stand down from his position, leaving his job of about 3 decades behind. Teachers and staff returned to the school on Friday, where some conversations did focus on Peterson and how they think the situation would have been different if he would have went inside and the result might have ended better than what it did. With local news, we're going to go on to a more global idea, and Alicia has more information for us about that today.
I'm going to talk about the Me Too movement, that is a global situation that affects people around the world. And I have an interesting news today because the Me Too movement that began in the world of cinema is gaining strength in other areas, like in medicine. We talked with Dr. Kristen Jenskin, a young resident who has just begun his career, drug her surgical instrument underwent the skin graft. She was almost finished spreading the part of patient staples. What the doctor learning oversaw his face was uncomfortably close to her and said a sentence that I don't really want to say because it's terrible. She has a sexual harassment in the middle of the operation, so she finished the procedure and she ran away from that. That is the normal. But it's not the only time that she will encounter these kind of things, because she told us that a few years ago she was in her day off and received a call from the hospital and she thought that it was an emergency, And when she arrived, she started a casual conversation with the doctor and she told her that she could make her life easier if she had sex with him. That is terrible. That's terrible. Unfortunately, the harassment against women has always existed, and if we don't know something to stop it, it will continue. Maybe, thanks to the Me Too movement, we can make the skin of the hero disappear all around the world. Speaking of around the world, it's time for International's news section. Our classmate Laura is going to talk us about the leader of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa. Go ahead, Laura.
Thank you, Alice. Cyril Ramaphosa is the new leader of South Africa on Wednesday. He assumed the period of his change by mandatory of ANC. He has been president of South Africa governing for 9 years. He has accused for several chains like corruption or harassment. His last scandal was in 2016, where he used public money to financial rebates on his house. On his watch, the economy suffered inequality, unemployment, and violent crimes. Ramaphosa has been elected to 5 next years, as well as immense problems to face the economy and society. In his State of the Nation address, day after being sworn in a president this month, Ramaphosa said that a new dawn is upon us. He promised to rejuvenate the economy, create jobs, and fight the corruption.
Thanks, Laura, but I have to cut in. We have some breaking regional news. On February 23rd, we all know that there was an explosion in one of the Timber Creek High School bathrooms located in Avalon Park, Florida. According to Orange County Police, deputies said a staff member reported hearing a loud noise and seeing strange fluid coming out of a first-floor bathroom in one of the buildings. The incident occurred at about 10:22 a.m. where witnesses say someone ran into and out of the bathroom at the same time of the explosion. The school is evacuated, and we are just now learning more information about the suspect. Investigators detained, questioned, and arrested a 14-year-old boy who has been charged with arson in the first offense and 2 additional misdemeanor offenses. And we also found out that he is a student at the school. The incident occurred just 1 day after another student lit a firecracker at dismissal time, and just 2 weeks after the school shooting that took place in South Florida that we mentioned earlier about the deputy. Timber Creek High School officials released Friday in a Facebook post stating, "Please know that we take this very seriously and such behavior will not be tolerated." Although no one was hurt, there would still have been a better way than a Facebook post to get the message across to people in the seriousness of the event. This is still a developing story, so stay tuned for more details later in the week. Thank you.
And Sharon, Doctor, you are the best.
The elite warranty on batteries.
If anything goes wrong, I'll even pay the shipping both ways. You'll pay absolutely nothing, guaranteed.
Just look at all you get.
Huskova of Belarus wins gold. Shongshin
From the most mysterious regions of Ontario.
It's important for me to plant seeds of
Hello, this is Shadea with the T, and my news is real. Bob Iger, the CEO of Walt Disney, has decided to do a multi-year expansion project on Disneyland's theme park in Paris, France. This project has cost about $2.5 billion and will not begin until the year 2021. Well, Bob, make them wait any longer, why don't you? Are we still rolling? Sorry. In light of this, he will be adding 3 new areas, including the Marvel superheroes, Frozen, and Star Wars. Well, Bob, if you wanted to take $2.5 billion and put it somewhere, you should just rebuild a whole Star Wars theme park. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a cast member. Are we still rolling? Sorry. In other words, a new Moana attraction and resort has been built and will be up and running in May 2018. And guess where? Shanghai, Hong Kong. Yeah, I don't know why. Sorry. Oh, they also just rebuilt an Aluhani resort in Hawaii. Well, then maybe they should have thought about putting Moana in Hawaii, but what do I know? Sorry. We like to wrap up today's news with some heartfelt condolences to Bud Luckey and his family. Unfortunately, the creator of Woody, our beloved Toy Story character, has passed away at 83 years old. I hope I lived to his age. Sorry. Yes, it is true. He has passed, and we wish our best condolences and good night. Thank you. This is Disney News, Shadea with the T.
Shadea. So far, our edition of College Program News for February 24th, 2018 has been very good.
We'll see you the next week with more news through the world.
Have a good afternoon and thank you for staying with us.
And that's all.
Yay!